Hello again, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. I told you I was going to be back to do a reading on Khloe. You say why? First of all, I want to know what's going on. I think that there are some things going on and there are some shifts going on, and I really want to know what's going on with her and Tristian. I want these cards to be precise, and I want them to speak to me, and I want to read them, and I want to see what's going on. So this is going to be, I'm hoping, because I did a pre-read, did we not? Yes. And it had some interesting stuff to tell. So let's see what's going on in the world of Khloe Kardashian. I feel like there's some major shifts. And what I've decided to do is every day this week, I'm going to read on a Kardashian because I need to know what's going on in Rob's life. I want to know what's going on in Chris' life. I want to know what's going on in Kylie and Kendall. I don't want to do Caitlyn. But if I have to, I will. And before I do this read, I want to stop a moment while it's on my mind. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Thank you so much. I can see my numbers moving. Thank you for your compliments. Thank you for your encouraging words. Thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed. I wish that I could just have a conversation with all of you, you know, and I just thank you for your support. I thank you for your encouraging words, because doing it, you can become discouraged because this is a lot of work. You wouldn't think so, but it is. But most of all, you have to want to do it. You have to have a love for it. And I have a love for it. You have to want to search and be inventive, and it's a lot. But it has challenged me, and I'm a better person. I'm more calmer because I get to vent now. You know, and I thank you, and I can't wait to see me get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until I poof, until I bust, and it will be all because of you, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Well, everyone who follows you. Thank you. Now, let me get back to Khloe. All right, Khloe. What's going on in the world of Khloe? Ready? Here we go. You know, I just buy these old little reading glasses from the store. They be falling all apart because every time I buy real glasses, they break. I sit on them. I hate glasses. I want to get that laser surgery for my eyes, though. Oh, Lordy. The Hierophant. Whoa. That's who's representing her, the Hierophant. So let's start out at the beginning. Towards my left, over to the heart. Stress. I like to yell out the cards as I'm like, bingo! Here we go. I'm getting serious. This is an emotional card, but this is like a kid. But it's emotional. So it seems like this is somebody that's learning how to control their emotions or their ideas. Why? Because this person is like a cup, is like living in a fantasy or not real, with a cup, with a fish coming out of a cup, meaning imagination. So this is somebody probably learning their talent or learning something new. Also, I see somebody who suffered great loss. Great loss. Great loss. Normally, when I say this card, I want to say help was around the corner. So let me say it the way I feel it. Let me get the next card and then I'll say what I have to say about this. I have a need to shuffle, so let me look underneath. Oh my God. great loss. See? Heartache. Great loss. So I'm going to pick this card here. I'm going to pick it. See? I trust cards. So I'm going to take this out. Lovers. See what I'm saying? See, sometimes you can't. I'm going to take them out from the bottom. And I'm going to let the night stay. Because there is something that's happening and it's going to be quick and fast. However, like I said, on my left, which is the side of the heart, this is someone who suffered great loss. Suffered through great love affairs. Great heartache. Migraine. Sick to the stomach. Can't eat. Sleepless nights. That this person just wanted to retreat. Just retreat. It's been hard for Khloe. Her love life has been horrible. And the grief that she suffered, I don't even think we fully understand. But the cards are asking me to shuffle. And remember, this was on the bottom. So I like to shuffle because I like to be obedient. Because once we get other cards, and I will. But I'm going to shuffle just a little because I feel a need to do the other side. So I kept that there. Now, working and planning. There's some plans going on and she's working at it, but she doesn't know if it's quite the way she wants it. There is a celebration going on for her. There is some kind of celebration. I don't know if her and Tristian, do they want to get married or do they want to have a child? I see a celebration with Khloe. I'm going to put that there. So let me stand over there for a while. Again, new beginnings. So her and Tristian, from the read of these cards, like I said, this here, one section, they still together. I said that about them before, but they got new beginnings. I got something to say, but before I say it, I gotta draw another card. Before I say it, yeah. This is a death card. What I'm feeling is Khloe is a type of person, she gets what she wants. It don't seem like it. You know how somebody just seemed like they may be scattered, but it's just that she don't give up easily. You know what I mean? You know how some people that's just down to the dirty end, when they get really, really, really rough and tough, they're down until there is no hope left? That's the Hierophant. That's the teacher, the leader. It's something about men that just need to draw to her, and the way I think she nurtures men. Yeah, I'm feeling a nurturing, like she nurtures them in any way that they need to be nurtured. If it's sexual, she'll nurture them sexually. If it's mental, she know how to become a chameleon. Woo, child. She know how to become a chameleon. And this death card is saying she knows how to renew herself over and over again. That's so deep. Can I come back to that? That's deep, y'all. That's deep. I'm going to come back to that. Here it is. See? They are reuniting. They are making plans. Tristian don't want to let her go either. In spite of what goes on, everyone knows that the Kardashian women have quirky relationships. So you shouldn't be surprised. And that they deal with quirky, broken men. Because they themselves are broken. So broken people connect to broken people. And last, I'ma do it. Why does Khloe feel need to guard herself? She doesn't feel safe to give herself fully. She's just giving herself by measure. Financially, I see her like a kid. Like I said, here and here, I see the 2 pages. It seems like she's learning something. She's learning how to control her emotions, and she's learning how to spend money or control money. I see her in a learning. This is what pages mean. They mean being trained, being tutored. I see her being trained or tutored, being able to train money. In other words, create something out of nothing. Again, one, they both have water. So they emotional, but here in this you see how in it you see how she created trees and land. Here it's just earth and water. So you see the elements in these cards. She's learning how to, let me put it in, she's learning how to work her magic. She's learning how to manipulate and move. She's being groomed. Even though she's guarded and she doesn't understand it fully, but she's being groomed. Oh yes. Oh yes. Come on. Let me get another one. As I said, guarding the heart. You know? And it's not like she doesn't have it. It's like she doesn't want to see. She doesn't want to know. She just scared of being hurt. She has suffered a lot. The word just popped in. She's unsuffered. Khloe has suffered a lot of loss. A lot of loss. I feel very lost. And I think that she gets into very sad depression, but somehow Courtney popped in my head, like there is a spirit of depression that goes through their family. They suffer with depression, and I'm getting something like Kim don't suffer with it. I don't know, I'm just getting a read. Rob suffer with it. Courtney, and I'm getting Khloe. But she seemed like she is the motherly. She is the one that they go to and tell their troubles to. Wow, that was deep. Well, anyway, and there she is, always working, trying to maintain and trying to keep the peace. However, she know how to let loose, let go, be free, and live. Live through her sisters, live life. She's not afraid to take a chance. She's not afraid to fall. It's the getting back up, but she's not afraid to take a tumble. She will take a chance at life, believe that. No matter how scary, she gonna take a chance because she doesn't have a problem with self-esteem. And she's enlightened. Like I said, she has some kind of power over these men. She really do. There's something about Khloe that she knows how to love a man and keep them coming back to her. And I hear her say, I know that everyone thinks that he plays me. She said that it's not the way we see it. So let me draw one more. She said, yes, I ain't no slacker. She said it appears that way. She says, I have my powers. I have my ways, my means. I get what I want. This is the second time I get what I want out of these readings. So when I'm finished, I'm going to go around and I'm going to read, right? So y'all here, get ready to go. Y'all know how I do it. ready to talk. Jeez. Okay. Since it fell, I'm going to put it, this is the Five of Swords, in your head. So she's troubled. Troubled. Here's again, death. And the last, no matter what she's going to go through, she's going to be victorious at it. She'll never be like, she'll grow into her status. I'm getting this feeling like she's going to be a lot like her mother. Like she could look like her mother. What I'm getting is like she idolizes her mother. This is what I'm getting. Like she idolizes her mother. She looks up to her mother. And to be like her mother would be an honor, even though she makes fun of her mother. She loves her mother. However, I definitely see a death. A change. A great change is coming. 2 death cards. And death doesn't mean somebody is going to die, God forbid. I'm talking about a death where she's going through a metamorphosis where things are definitely going to change. And it's going to be in this relationship. I don't know if Khloe is going to have a baby, but there is some kind of change going on in this relationship. I don't know if she's going to get married. I don't know, but I definitely see here. And the section below this is what I see in her near future, that she is going to take on a position that is going to be very stressful. Like I said, as a child, she's learning. She's being taught. I'm thinking that she's got a lot of pressure on her to learn, to perform, to do, to create, to stay aware, to keep your emotions in balance, to be cool, to be calm, not to jump. She's being taught to weigh things out before you think, before you react. She's being taught to think. Don't allow what you do haunt you. Don't allow what you give, when you give your decisions, don't allow them to keep you up at night. Stay strong. Stay vigilant. The world is yours. The power is in your hands. She is being trained. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You have the power. She's being groomed to handle power, to create something. And she will be successful if she pays attention to her learning and to her mother. Her mother is her idol. And again, like I said, don't let it keep you up. Don't let it keep you up. So what do I have to say about this whole reading? Khloe has suffered great loss in her past. Great loss. Great loss. Great loss. That has sent her inwardly. She fell into a deep depression, and that's probably why she wasn't eating. She really was in a bad way. I know that the cameras don't tell us. I feel like crying. The cameras, they don't tell us everything. But I'm getting a point that she was in a very bad way over Tristian. And I'm getting that it's like she questions, why is it that the men she loved don't love her or treat her this way? She struggles with these things. She feels as though I work at my relationship. I work. All I want is to have a happy home, a family. But she feels like, it just seems like every time I do, it's like something comes and destroys it. And yet she said, I keep believing, I keep building, I keep starting over. She said, but it's something about this relationship with Tristian. It's like no other. She doesn't expect us to understand it because she don't fully understand it. All she know is just something about him that she just cannot let go. She's like it's like she nurtures her men. And it's something that he gives her. However, like I said, in her learning, as she's growing in the business, definitely growing into the business, this stresses her out. She wants to do the right thing all the time. She is a perfectionist. Oh my God. Whew. She is a perfectionist. She doesn't like things untidy. She wants it done, and she wants it done right. But she wants to be friendly with everybody. She doesn't like discourse. She doesn't want people angry with her. So she tries to please everybody. But she understands, as being a queen, she can. And she's going to have to deal with the decisions that she is being groomed to make for her mother, who is her idol. She loves her mother. She looks up to her mother. And her mother and her mother, Chris, have a special bond with all her girls. But there is a special bond with Khloe. I used to see this bond with with Kourtney. But I think Kourtney doesn't want it. And I think that she's passing the baton from the way that the cards look like. It seems like she's passing the baton over to Khloe to be able to create content, to be able to know what is right. That's why I said these creative cards, these cards here. These are kids learning cards. So she's learning. And she's getting good at it. And she's learning to trust herself and make wise decisions, along with balancing of her love life, along with trying to keep her past in the past. Because this is one of her problems. Her past keeps coming up in her future. Her past keeps coming in her future. So it's like she tries to get over all her heartache, but it follows her. And so it keeps her in flux. And the media doesn't help. But I do see that she tries not to follow it about him all the time, but it's hard. She loves him. And like she doesn't really take a lot of stuff with him. It appears to be that way. You know how you just have somebody, it's just hard to get them to go. Well, as I said, she's being groomed to create content. To create, that's the word that I'm using. To learn to balance, to create, to see, to judge, to weigh, and not let it weigh her down. She is being groomed. And as I said, as working in her relationship, which she wants a family, and the past, all that brokenness keeps coming up and throwing her back. But she is a very spiritual, high, intelligent person, and she just wants peace for everybody. That is my reading. If I was looking over there at my daughter, that's because I was talking to her. I should be talking to you. Sorry. That's me getting in my head. I hope you enjoyed the read. I will be back to read on another Kardashian one day this week soon. The Kardashians are just dominating. I want to know. So like I said, Khloe has been through a lot of heartache. Oh my God. It's really bad. And she really do suffer with them headache and get very, very depressed. They worry about her. And her past keep coming in her future. And this is one of the things why her and Tristian seem like they just can't get it together. But neither one of them are ready to let go. Through all of the ups and downs, the hurdles, maybe in time, but not yet. And the business that she is being groomed to take. I hope that I made it clear that I thought was a good route, and hold on to her spirit. of not being afraid to take a chance in anything, but using wisdom. She's a smart, wise cookie. You know, she was always like the underdog. And here the underdog now is like beaming light, full of energy. And she's getting ready to really come into some creative business on the scene. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it has to do with the show. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reading, that reading, which was about Khloe Kardashian. Now, saying that, I have to add, I forgot to say this in Hot Topics, not Hot Topics, and
Hot button.
Hot button. This is a hot button. I can't take it. Did really Kim and Pete go and color their hair platinum? That's all I got. I love you, my little crones, my little munchkins, and my little chickens. This is midweek Tara for Khloe Kardashian. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll talk soon. Ciao.